important. If Zeus, okay, he gets his mana boot, so that will definitely help, and an arcane. Okay, well now everything I just talked about is kind of a waste of breath there, because now he's completely fine, and he's actually going to be looking to find a first blood here.
Yeah, looks like they've got Husky on the Undying, and surely there's no way out for the poor guy. He's going to try and decay and just run, but there's your Thunder God's Wrath coming in. Maybe a little bit unnecessary, Syndra.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, was he concerned that he was somehow going to nail that deny to the neutral camp? I don't know. The items most of the time, so it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, all right, he's actually going to put it to use right away.
Yeah, level 6 pop. Yamsun going to be hunted. Sammy going to show up as well here with the homing missile. Yamsun still trying to juke out, but can't really do so. They will land the arrow, but he's somehow still alive. They just don't have the follow-up, but there you go. The Zeus comes in clutch. Sammy will take the kill. Sammy understands he's dead. Will give his life away to Lilith. But a very important kill for the side of Wildcard, as they still do get hunted here. Lil Nick being chased down by Gunnar.
The step-by-step playing efficiency on the map whenever there's downtime feels really good. So he's making the most of the situation. He might even find a courier kill here. Oh, that is not a good leap.
Whoopsie daisies.
Yep, he's just... it's out.
Bottom lane, there's a fight breaking out anyway. Husky, he's going to drop. Alone, able to pick him off. Sammy's still trying to fight against Lelis, and they should have the Tiny. Lelis eventually should go down, and Lil Nick will finish the job. Though Yamsun...
yeah, he's in trouble here, Alone.
Yeah, Tombstone doing so much damage. Alone cannot get away from it. That's kind of the thing. Like, someone's going to focus this Tombstone throughout the team fight. Nobody does so.
You want to take your pick? I don't know. This is not how I expected this game to be going right now whatsoever. So really good for Wildcard. This is Song.
Yeah, nice Song to set up. They got Gunnar, but they're going to try and retreat here, Wildcard. They don't seem to want the fight.
Yeah, they already lost the tower. They were too late. And fighting into this Bloodstone Ledge, I actually like the call to just back out. They didn't have Pango roll. They will find at least one straggler here.
Oh, they're moving back in. Gunnar, he got a nice start off, and now a double avalanche is going to be there. Alone is gone. And they found another. Lil Nick also going down as Husky hands the tip over. Well, I mean, was Husky baiting there? I guess maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just saying, I think that was a good disengage from Wildcard. They already lost the tower. They used the Song, but it was too late, and they just kind of called that play. But then they went back in, and I don't agree with this idea of going in when you've thrown your Song away. You don't have Rolling Thunder. Your heroes are pretty low on mana, and yeah, and bonus kill here. They're also going to find MSS, so okay. We were just talking up how Wildcard are exceeding expectations right now, but they are in NA with the biggest hero pool in the DPC, right? Because he's not afraid to play literally anything, seemingly.
He may be.
When I think of this guy, I think like off-lane Gyro, off-lane Faceless Void, Witch Doctor is now on his resume, you know? And then he obviously plays all the standard stuff, too.
Oh, Sammy, he's going to take the smoke here, but Lil Nick is going to move in with the Rolling Thunder.
Oh, it's a good damage on Gunnar.
Yeah, it certainly is. Gunnar copying a fair bit of damage. Doesn't have the Bloodstone right now, so needs to heal up thanks to the Moo. Moo still keeping him alive. Gunnar, he's going to walk out of there. All right, they still win the team fight. I'll tell you, man, the heals coming out from this Voodoo Restoration, it looks so stupid. Like, they are going to make the jump hit. Lelis taking a fair bit of damage, but is still okay as Lil Nick will chase him down. But here comes Moo. Look at this. Oh, they can't take him out. He just heals through it. And in we go. Great avalanche set up here from Lelis. Toss up on Sammy. They'll at least have a gyro, but now the cast bouncing around onto Lil Nick. Chase him down and just take him out. Put him out of his misery. Lil Nick's down. How demoralizing is that?
Yeah, it's really what it boils down to right now. It's a bit of a strategic disconnect for me that it just doesn't make sense to me what they were trying to do then.
Yeah. I'm with you on that, Syndra, as they are going to make a jump in again. Lil Nick going to try and at least go into this Undying, but here comes Moo once again to make sure he's healed up, and he's still just alive.
Oh, they got him.
They got him.
They got someone. I use my back.
They were lacking Soul Rip, to be fair. He was perma-stunned up, so they get something. But now Alone's going to get caught out here. Gunnar, he's just right in. He could just go against the whole team, it feels like, but he is going to back off because the rest of his team is backed off. So Lil Nick.
I like this from Gunnar, though. I think he identifies that if he finds a Blink Hex on the Zeus and just kills him, that's like... At this point, probably 80% of the Dire team's damage, right, is that backline Zeus. So if Gunnar can solve that for his team, the game's over. Might be fine anyway. All right, he's going to go for it again.
Yeah, why not? He's found the Zeus, and with the backup, it's just too easy. No problem. Buyback is available if he wants to commit it, but he will not quite yet. He's holding out on the buyback. Toss back onto Gunnar. He's going to be surviving for now as they do
that's
make
a
the jump
really
in
good
again.
cast.
Yawar in massive trouble. Alone's finally brought back, but it's too late. And Yawar's got no buyback. Sammy's getting tipped by Yamsun. Yamsun just giving it to him with the gyrocopter. There was a little bit of beef in 2-1, by the way, between these two teams, but I didn't think it still existed here between these two as, well, the tier 4 tower is now under siege. Wildcard, they are not calling GG, but I don't see how you defend at this point.
Well, let's do some quick math here. If with 5 heroes you could get the enemy heroes to 70%, how much can you get them to with 3 heroes? 80?
I mean,
85?
maybe.
Yeah, it's like nothing happened, you know?
Nothing
They
happened.
literally just pushed the whole base and they're all full health and mana. So, you know? There's something about watching healing strats. Like, I think it's actually quite enjoyable, you know? There's a couple of teams, that was what I was going to say earlier. There's a couple of teams that this comes to mind with. Nouns is one of them.
Mid lane alone. He's going to be alright, kind of just stunning him up for a moment. You know, that's a good point you raise as well, like these little stat changes, because I remember, in fact, hold that thought, because Sammy top lane does have Melodic on him and is taking a fair bit of damage, but does seem to be able to get through it. Meanwhile, mid, a nice skewer back from MSS. He's going to secure first blood, and of all people, it's going to be onto Gunnar.
Great setup there from Alone. He managed to trade with Lesh to about half. Cookie broke the aphotic shield, and that got him a last hit. And he leveled up, skilled his ult, and just out-healed the whole ulti of Lil Nick.
That's
just
amazing.
Yeah, that's
MSS.
unfortunate. Or fortunate, depending on your perspective.
Skewer back to Alone.
Yeah, he's dead.
He is dead, but maybe... Oh, no. Torrent misses again. X back here on Gunnar. Nothing really going the way the Kunkka wants it to, as now Sammy has to shop
Nice
to try and help. Nice sidestep again, but a great avalanche from Lelis. Just paving the way for his team to move in for more. And Sammy's running. He seems to be okay. Instead, they want Lil Nick, but he goes to the low ground.
This patch, and Io has always had these like friends over the years, right? It's been Tiny sometimes, it's been Chaos Knight, it's been Lesh. Right now, everything Lesh wants, he just gets out of this support. He gets extra movement speed, he gets the
Alone
fountain with him. Yep, he's...
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Alone. Yeah.
They didn't have anything to save him with?
Apparently not. Alone just goes down. MSS, he's trying to run in now, but you've got an eye behind him. Gunnar, he just wants to keep going. He doesn't care. Nice sidestep on the Cookie, and now the turnaround. Back in on Lil Nick. Tips out to Gunnar. And, I don't know. They kind of just stood there and watched Alone die.
So I think you need to either... Again, I think, honestly, sometimes Dota can be really simple. I'm looking at this, and it's a numbers game, right? You're either going to reposition them with Mag or you're not killing them. I think it's actually that simple already. So your solutions in this fight is Mag needs Dagger. Alone is dead again.
Yeah, he is. He dies alone in the mid lane.
Mag needs a Blink, or you need to not fight at all. Those are your two options, because you can't fight this team without solving Lesh.
Can they at least kill Husky? They can. All right, well, they've got Husky, but I do agree with your point. Like, if you can't just get them away from each other, there's no chance of killing anyone. And man, it's
a pretty big investment to make. You need to have the right hero for it. You need to have the right conditions. And Vessel falls off a cliff because any Dispel, any BKB just negates it entirely. So that isn't even a solution a lot of the time. Little Nick is in big-ass trouble here.
Yeah, he's...
Don't see any way out of this one. He's dead sans now.
Oh, there is some helping coming, though. And no, they can't turn. Alone, in fact, has he been spotted?
Oh, he's stuck around. That is greedy, man. That is just so greedy. Okay, he will have that tidal wave.
Oh, no. Alone.
That is so greedy.
Oh, well, he's still running. The bullwhip is there. He's a fast boy, but not fast enough by the looks of it. As another tidal wave, the TP away.
He warded too, so this is just going to be super tricky.
Oh, Lelis is in. Avalanche is there. They avoid this skewer completely. The tidal wave is going to push them back. But MSS...
Look at that attack speed,
yeah,
man.
it's kind of ridiculous.
Might be fine.
Does make it out for now, but the chase is ongoing. And now the death
that
ward.
was enough. Nicely done from Moo.
Barely enough indeed, as Alone gets caught out as well. Lelis not going to allow him to get out. And they forgot about Roshan. They're going for the mid-tier 2 tower. Oh, why not?
That was a really funny
His own
scene.
way out. Yamson still chasing him down, does get the proc on the Curse of Avernus, and now Gunnar, he'll land the Split Earth. Where's the help? Alone still running. The Cookie's there, but the chase is on. They really want this Kunkka as Alone, still just outrunning them, but now Lelis, he's in from the back. He's got the Avalanche, and that's it. Alone is down. Yes, Samson is gone as well, and Lil Nick. Oh, Lil Nick actually getting away from this for now.
Yeah, for now is probably the key word there.
Nah, he's gone.
I think he's dead.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Lil Nick.
I was right.
Very good.
Look at that.
Very good, Cedric. That's why we pay you the big bucks.
Yep, and this is this just a flat-out Elena Rax? Like, you don't have buyback?
Maybe they could try to position on the relocate. Perhaps. They can see where it is, but the
I
problem
could Static
is...
Storm combo here.
Nouns are there, though. They're waiting. Here we go. Boat is there with the torrent set up. An Avalanche to zone them out, but a nice tidal wave into the RP. Now they're dragging them back past the tier 4 towers, but Yamson's still alive. Surely going down, and he does. That's huge for Wildcard. So they'll go after Moo. Moo will try, maybe TP up, but no, he's just going to have to try and fight back. The Death Ward will be there. Maybe he'll find Lil Nick, but he will go down. I think Nouns are having a little bit too much fun here in this game, too.
I mean, it was the best Moo could have done with his conditions there, right? He was dead either way, so if he trades, I mean, at least that's something. So any true sight against the Glimmer Cape. So if they've that prepared, if they have the position, that's what once again, I think is the biggest difference between this game and game number 1 is that I still...
RP, who have they got? It's going to be Lelis, but a big avalanche is there, and the torrent did not land, so Lelis was able to get it off. It won't matter, though. He is still down as now Gunnar. Gonna glimpse him back on the left rack, but he's got the IO right behind him if he needs it. Split Earth is there. Gunner's still trapped in the kinetic field, gonna be skewered back now, but Yamson's gonna make the jump in. Gunner's gonna pop the BKB. Onto the Magnus they go. That'll be MSS gone. Can they keep trying?
Yeah,
They're gonna
try.
Gunner.
Again, if the fight gets a little bit too crazy, and they maybe find, like, say a 3-man RP, Static Storm combo, you know, anything can happen still. They do have the damage.
No. Make the jump in. Does pop the Death Ward. Alone. Still trying to fight. Does go for the tidal wave back, so Moo might be in a little bit of danger, but does go for the Voodoo Switcheroo. Is still alive. They can't deal with him. Yawar was trying his absolute best to close the gap, but now he's the one that's trying to run away as Nouns will chase him down. Meanwhile, Lelis, he does at least go down to MSS. They find something for their trouble, but Gunnar is not done with this Morphling. Continuing the chase will eventually get within range.
But
MSS?
there's the start of it.
No, it doesn't really take him all the way, though.
Did
The
not
kinetic
interact
field.
the way I thought that did with the kinetic field.
No, apparently it does not work that way. I didn't know that either, as Lelis is going to jump in again. Avalanche toss is there. Who do they want? It seems like they want to start with Sammy, and Sammy's just melting. He is going to drop. At least he gets the Static Storm off in time, but is it even going to matter? It doesn't really seem like it. Nobody's dying. As they jump in again, who have they got? It's going to be MSS. It's just so tough, man.
It is. It's very hard when... So
On the left rack, but they do have the eye to tether him up, and Gunnar, he is still just able to fight, still able to walk away as Yams understands his ground. Though, hold on a minute. Borrowed time about to wear off, but it doesn't matter. Or does it? X is there. Maybe they can do with Yamson. He does drop rather low, and it seems like he's set to fall. But Lelis, he's going to jump in and try to get some revenge. They're on to Alone. The Kunkka's gone. Lil Nick is okay for now, but Yawar's the next target, and Yawar, I don't think he can really fight this one. He'll waveform away, and it seems like he's barely going to make it out. But Gunnar, he wants to dive the fountain. He's going right in, but the RP's there.
Well,
Age is down.
Dev Relo? They don't.
They do not. They don't even have tether.
Die.
Yeah, but Avalanche.
He will actually die.
They're still trying. There's your tether out. Gunnar, he's going to survive. He's still making it. Oh, can he get out?
Okay, he'll not die.
He's all right. He has the Ghost Scepter now. He'll make it out of there. They want the GG call from Wildcard, but they are not making. Tier 4's under siege. Wildcard, they are not calling it. They are still trying. Maybe one last time. He's alone. He'll throw in the boat. Gunnar this time dropping low, but again, the tether comes out. The IO heals him up. Yawar is still just trying to get Husky, and he will find him. That's the big target, but Gunnar is going to turn around. They've got the Morphling. That's got to be it. There's no buyback available, and the Ancient's completely exposed. but Wildcard refuse. In fact, there you go. Yuwa will call it.
For a moment, they got Gunnar to 30%, and you were thinking maybe this time. But he had a second hand. He pressed Ghost Scepter, and then he didn't die. And he also pressed Bloodstone, and then he also didn't die.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.